From the tea trade that once fueled Britain's empire to steel giants, retail empires, and global conglomerates, Indian old money families have shaped the UK in ways most people never realize. Their stories are not just about wealth, they're about resilience, ambition, and the power to rebuild and reinvent across generations. In this video, we uncover the top 10 richest old money Indian families in the UK, from the Bagris who ruled Mittals, to the Sethias, the Tea Kings, to the Issa brothers who redefined retail, and the Mittals and Ambanis whose fortunes rival nations. Each family reveals a new layer of influence, legacy, and wealth, and the richest of them all stands as a global symbol of Indian power in Britain. In the number 10 position, we have the Bagris family, a dynasty that turned metals into a lasting legacy. The late Lord Bagris rose from humble beginnings in India to become a powerful figure at the London Metal Exchange, the very heart of global commodities trading. Under his leadership, the family built a fortune in metals while keeping a strong focus on education and philanthropy. Their contributions funded scholarships, supported universities, and helped preserve Indian cultural heritage in Britain. What makes their story captivating is how they balanced wealth with influence, commanding respect in the world of finance while giving back to society. The Bagris family proves that old money isn't just about accumulating assets, it's about creating a name that carries weight across generations. And while their fortune is impressive, the dynasties we'll uncover next hold even larger empires and even deeper roots in Britain's economic power. In the number 9 position, we have the Sethias family, one of the earliest Indian dynasties to leave their mark on Britain's economy. Their fortune was brewed, quite literally, through the global tea trade. Over generations, the Sethias expanded into jute, textiles, and commodities, building a reputation as bold risk-takers in international markets. Known as the Tea Kings, they turned a traditional industry into a source of generational wealth that connected plantations, shipping, and finance. But the Sethias story isn't just about money, it's about influence. From London, the family became patrons of philanthropy, supporting hospitals, temples, and community causes that bridge their Indian roots with their British presence. Their name has carried weight in both commerce and culture, proving how trade can build dynasties that last for decades. Yet as remarkable as their success is, the families ahead on this list have amassed fortunes that reshape entire industries and dominate Britain's wealth. In the number 8 position, we have the Jatanias family, a dynasty that mastered the art of buying, reviving, and selling some of Britain's most recognizable household brands. The Jatanias brothers built their empire by acquiring fading names in cosmetics and consumer goods, like Harmony hairspray and Lilt soap, and breathing new life into them before selling at massive profits. This clever strategy made the family billionaires, quietly positioning them among the wealthiest Indian origin families in the UK. What makes their story fascinating is their ability to see value where others saw decline, turning forgotten brands into fortune-making opportunities. Unlike flashier dynasties, the Jatanias prefer to keep a low profile, operating behind the scenes while their wealth continues to grow. Their legacy proves that old money can come from sharp instincts and patience as much as from inheritance. And as we climb higher, the fortunes only grow larger and more powerful. In the number 7 position, we have the Lalvanis family, best known for creating Vitabiotics, the UK's leading vitamins and supplements company. Founded by the late Professor Kartar Lalvani and now led by his son Tej Lalvani, the family transformed a niche healthcare idea into a global brand trusted by millions. Vitabiotics products are found in pharmacies and supermarkets across Britain, turning health and wellness into a multi-billion-pound business. But the Lalvani legacy isn't limited to profits. It's also about visibility and influence. Tej Lalvani became a familiar face as a dragon on the BBC's Dragon's Den, bringing the family name into British pop culture. Their story is a classic tale of Indian entrepreneurial spirit meeting Western opportunity, with each generation building on the last. The Lalvanis embody how innovation in everyday essentials can turn into dynastic wealth. And the families still to come control fortunes on an even more staggering scale. In the number 6 position, we have the Madhvani family, a dynasty whose story is one of resilience and reinvention. Originally from India, the family built a massive fortune in Uganda through sugar and industry, only to lose everything when Idi Amin expelled Asians in the 1970s. Forced to rebuild, the Madhvanis relocated to the UK and slowly regained their footing, diversifying into real estate, hospitality, and global business ventures. Today, their empire spans hotels, insurance, and energy, with a legacy that stretches across continents. What makes their story powerful is their ability to turn tragedy into triumph, proving that true dynasties cannot be erased by politics or exile. The Madhvani name carries respect both in Britain and abroad, symbolizing survival, adaptability, and long-term vision. And while their wealth is vast, the families ahead on this list have built empires so large they dominate Britain's financial and industrial landscape. In the number 5 position, we have the Hinduja family, one of the most powerful and influential Indian dynasties in the UK. Starting in the early 20th century with trading businesses in India and Iran, the Hindujas expanded into London and built an empire that touches nearly every sector: banking, oil, transport, technology, and media. Their vast wealth has consistently placed them near the very top of the Sunday Times rich list, often surpassing even the most established British families. Yet what makes the Hindujas especially fascinating is how they've preserved a strong sense of tradition and unity while managing a global, multi-billion-dollar empire. Their philanthropic work spans education, healthcare, and cultural projects, making their name as respected in charity as in commerce. The Hinduja family is a cornerstone of Indian old money in Britain, but as we move higher, the dynasties ahead rival even their staggering fortunes and influence. In the number 4 position, we have the Reubens family, a dynasty of Indian Baghdadi Jewish heritage that rose to become one of Britain's most formidable fortunes. Brothers David and Simon Reubens began their empire in metals trading before pivoting into real estate, a move that made them some of the most powerful property owners in London. Their portfolio includes luxury developments, commercial hubs, and prime real estate that shapes the skyline of the city itself. What makes their story compelling is their quiet rise. While they avoid the limelight, their influence in business and finance is immense. The Reubens family also invests heavily in technology and private equity, ensuring their wealth continues to grow across industries. They are a perfect example of how Indian-origin dynasties have woven themselves into the fabric of Britain's economy. And yet, the families still ahead command even larger global empires and legendary old money wealth. Number 3 position, we have the Issa family, a modern-day rags-to-riches story that has transformed into old money status. Mohsen and Zubair Issa, the sons of Indian immigrants who ran a modest petrol station, built EG Group into a global empire of forecourts, convenience stores, and fast food outlets. Their boldest move came when they acquired Asda, one of Britain's largest supermarket chains, instantly placing them among the most influential retail families in the country. The Issas are known for their relentless ambition, spotting opportunities in everyday businesses and scaling them into multinational powerhouses. What makes their story fascinating is how quickly they rose to the top, redefining what Indian entrepreneurial spirit looks like in Britain today. With billions under their control, the Issa family is rewriting retail history. And as remarkable as their empire is, the dynasties ahead command even deeper legacies and more colossal fortunes. Number 2 position, we have the Mittals family, led by the legendary King of Steel, Lakshmi Mittal. Establishing their base in London, the Mittals turned ArcelorMittal into the world's largest steelmaking company, supplying everything from skyscrapers to cars. Their empire spans continents, but their presence in Britain is unmistakable, marked by lavish residences like Kensington Palace Gardens and a strong footprint in philanthropy. Lakshmi Mittal's sharp business instincts transformed a traditional industry into a multi-billion-dollar powerhouse, and his children now carry the torch, ensuring the fortune continues to grow. What makes the Mittals so fascinating is how they blend global dominance with a distinctly Indian family identity, balancing tradition with modern business savvy. Their wealth has consistently ranked among the UK's greatest fortunes. And yet, even with their staggering empire, one final Indian dynasty surpasses them, holding the crown as the richest of all in Britain. In the number one position, we have the Ambani family, a dynasty whose influence stretches far beyond India and into the very heart of Britain. Through Reliance Industries, the Ambanis command one of the world's most powerful conglomerates with interests in energy, telecoms, retail, and technology. In the UK, their presence is felt through luxury real estate acquisitions, high-profile investments, and partnerships that tie them to Britain's financial and cultural elite. Mukesh Ambani, Asia's richest man, has ensured that the family's empire is not only rooted in India, but also woven into global markets, with London as one of its crown jewels. What makes their story so captivating is the scale. Their wealth, estimated in tens of billions, eclipses nearly every other dynasty on this list. The Ambanis stand as the ultimate symbol of Indian old money abroad, blending tradition, power, and ambition into an unstoppable global legacy.